The film starts with a captain whose clothes were stained with blood. He came to a shop and saw a broken monkey toy in the shopkeeper's hand. The shopkeeper asked him, "What happened to you and why is this toy broken?" "I can't play the drum." The captain said, "Thank God, he is not doing anything." He had to say this, and the monkey started playing the drum. And strange things started happening in this shop. Like a rat cut a rope, things attached to the rope moved, and at the blink of an eye, an arrow came and stabbed the shopkeeper and killed him. He didn't even get a chance to scream. This proved that this monkey was cursed. Whenever he played the drum, someone would die. The captain knew this. The monkey was tired of this game of death, so he decides to burn this monkey. And even while burning, we are shown that the monkey is laughing in a strange way, as if there is a plan left. While watching this, the captain just had to say that I am leaving a big problem for my children. After that, the scene cuts, and we are shown the time of 1999 after many years. We see two boys, Helm and Bell, who are twin brothers and are the sons of the captain. And now, after the death of the captain, these two only lived with their mother. Their mother was also very busy in her work, so their time was more with each other. Both of them were always curious to know about their father, but their mother never talked to them about their father. One day, they decided to check their father's belongings, where they found a box with their military uniform. When this box was opened, it had the same monkey that we saw at the start of the movie. It was written on the box, "Fill the key in this monkey, and then see what happens." Bell tells Helm that we should check this. Helm also comes in excitement and fills the key in the monkey. But he sees that there were no changes in the monkey. Maybe the toy was old and broken. Thinking this, they leave it and go out of here. But they didn't know the truth. Anyway, Helm and Bell had to go to the Life Kitchen restaurant with their grandmother today, where these people were very excited to go. When these people go and sit in the car, Helm sees that he had already come before them and sat in the car. He couldn't believe his eyes. He had put the monkey toy in the box himself. But he didn't pay much attention, and they left. These people come inside the restaurant, and when these people are enjoying the food, Helm hears a strange voice. The sound of the monkey drum was not making him understand what was happening to him. He had left the monkey in the car. Then how was he hearing this voice? How was he coming here? Now he thought all this, that suddenly the chef's sharp knife flew in front of him, and by walking on the neck of Helm's grandmother, his throat was cut, and his grandmother died there. And they didn't even get a chance to handle it. Everyone thought it was an accident, but Helm knew that this was not an accident, but something else. Helm and Bell were very disturbed by their grandmother's death, which had happened in front of them. Their mother takes them to their grandmother's funeral and tells them that life is like this. No one knows when and who will die. Now they all come home, and Helm first goes to the monkey toy and asks him, "Is it your hand behind all this?" He was just saying that his brother Bell came here and started bothering him. Helm started telling him the story of the monkey, that how the monkey came into his car from the box. Then he heard the sound of the drum from the car, and immediately after that, his grandmother died. Bell made fun of him and created more trouble for him the next day. He made the story of the monkey famous in the whole school, because of which he made a lot of fun of him. Helm was angry with his brother, so in anger he comes home and turns the key inside the monkey and tells him to kill my brother. He was doing all this in anger. He didn't know what would happen to him. As soon as he turned the key, his mother's condition started getting worse. She was cooking food for them. Her eyes, ears, nose started bleeding, and they fell there and died. According to the doctors, Helm's mother died due to brain hemorrhage. But Helm really knew that his mother's death was due to a mistake of his. In grief and anger, he goes home and breaks the monkey with a hammer. But the next day, as soon as he wakes up, he sees the monkey safe at his house. It is shown here that Bell was in a lot of trauma. He could not bear the trauma of his mother's death. He did not even change his mother's funeral clothes for 3 days, and then on the 3rd day he came to take his uncle. Because both his parents had died, he had to live in someone's custody. After coming here, Helm had a lot of regret in his heart. He wanted to tell Bell everything. After a long time, he told Bell that his mother's death was due to the monkey's drum. And it is also my fault behind it. I had filled the key in that monkey in anger. And whenever the key is filled in that monkey, someone dies. Bell did not believe him at all. He said, "Okay, if this is the case, then you prove it. You fill the key again." Helm fills the key in the monkey one more time to prove it. Without this feeling that someone can die right now, as soon as he fills the key, we see his uncle on the other side, who was riding a horse at this time. Accidentally, he falls off the horse, and because of a lot of horses passing over him, he dies there. This incident was enough to prove to Bell that how dangerous that monkey toy is. After this incident, he decided that he would get rid of this monkey toy. He put the monkey toy back in its box and buried it in the ground, saying it was safe. After doing this, all the devastation from the monkey toy ends, and then 25 years pass in the story. We see Helm after 25 years, who was working as a storekeeper at a store. He had ended all relations with his brother because he was afraid that if he met his brother, the monkey would not follow him as soon as they met, and his devastation should not start again. Now Helm asks his manager for a leave, because today he had to go to meet his son, Pete, who used to live with his ex-wife. After going there, he found out a shocking news that his ex-wife and her husband are now taking legal custody of Pete, which meant that Helm would not be able to spend more time with his son. These were the last 2 days with him, which he wanted to spend the most with his son. To make up for these days, Helm goes on a road trip, and at night they stay in a motel. Here Helm's son asks him about his family. He asks if you have a brother. Helm remembered Bell a lot at this time, but he lied to his son that I don't have a brother. I live alone. After the scene cut, we were shown the lady with whom Helm and Bell were living after the death of their parents, whose husband's death was also due to giving the keys to Helm's monkey. They live alone at home, and today they hear a strange, scary voice in their house. They feel that someone has entered their house, to see which they pick up their gun and come out. They felt that someone had gone to their basement. As soon as he got down the stairs of the basement, he heard the sound of a drum. And at the same time, the stairs under his feet also broke. The glass floor below also broke, and he was badly injured. Small pieces of glass and wood were stabbed on his face. To see his face, when he went near the glass, he smelled the gas leak. He immediately went to the kitchen, and as soon as he tried to smell something near the stove, suddenly there was a spark, and his whole face was on fire. Screaming while burning, he came out of the house. He did not understand, and he went to the billboard in front of him. As soon as he went, his head was stabbed in the billboard, and he died there. At the same time, Helm had a terrible dream in his motel room. In the dream, he saw his mom in a very scary form, and also saw the monkey. As soon as he saw him, he got up in fear. And then he saw that the bell was ringing on his phone, even after so many years. After a while, the old man picks up his call, and the bell gives him bad news that the monkey has come somewhere again, and he has also started spreading devastation. The problem was very big. They had to finish him somehow. But, at the same time, there was a fight between the two that who will find him and finish him. While talking, Helm came out of the room. He sees that some sounds were coming from the air conditioner nearby. There was a spark there. The air conditioner fell away, and the wire broke and fell into the pool. The current broke inside the pool. And as soon as a girl jumped into the pool, she died there due to the current. Seeing this, Helm gets even more scared and understands that the monkey has become more dangerous than before. Now, even after taking his name, the devastation begins. Helm decides to leave Pete home first, so that at least his life is not in danger. But Pete wanted to go to Helm's old house where he lived with his aunt. This was his last wish. Helm felt that he should fulfill it, so he took him to his aunt's house, where it was shown that after the death of his aunt, his belongings were being auctioned. And there was also a monkey toy here, which a boy bought. On the way, Helm also remembered his past, how he yearned for his dad, missed him, but his mom never let him get close to him. And then he died. With the same thoughts, an agent wakes him up here. The agent gives him a shocking news that the town where he had come at that time, strange things were happening in that town. One by one, people were dying from strange accidents in the town. Hearing this, Helm was in shock. He understood that the monkey toy is in this town. These two were talking that after hearing these two, Pete found out that Helm also has a brother, Bell. Anyway, now Helm had to find that monkey toy, for which he goes to the storeroom, where all the things of the auction were kept. And he knew that all the things of his aunt's house, which would not have been sold in the auction, would be here. He asked, "Was there any monkey toy in the auction?" The agent did not remember this well, so he opened the storeroom for Helm, where he started looking for that monkey toy. As soon as the agent opened the cabin, a shotgun came out of it and went over it. And the sermon went on itself, causing the agent to die there. As soon as this girl died, the sound of the monkey toy drums in the entire storeroom began to be heard. Now, Helm finds out that Bell is already in this town, but he is not coming to meet him. Helm also threatens him on the phone. And when Bell does not come to meet him, he starts tracing Bell's location. And here we are shown Bell's house. That Bell's intentions were very dangerous. The twist was that the monkey toy that Helm was looking for everywhere was with his brother Bell. Bell had kept this monkey toy as if he was an important friend of his. Also, he had put traps all over his house, because he knew that Helm would definitely come to meet him in this house, and he wants to take revenge from him. He thought that his dad, his mom, and his uncle died because of Helm. He is alone in the world today because of Helm. That's why he wants to kill Helm. The scenes shift in the past, and it is shown that when these two brothers met that monkey toy and buried it under the ground. Then Bell went back to get that monkey toy from there. But then he did not find the monkey toy there. Only the key to the monkey toy was found. After that, he was trying to find that monkey toy. And finally, he found that monkey toy from his aunt's house, which he bought through another boy. Now, the boy who sold that monkey to Bell, he wanted that monkey back. When he saw that Helm and his son Pete were at his aunt's house, so he came to Bell's house with a gunpoint. Threatening Pete at the gunpoint, he told him to go to Bell's house and get the monkey toy from there. Helm knew that if he got the monkey toy, it would be very bad. He also told him not to run the key to the monkey toy by mistake. Otherwise, there would be devastation here. Here it is shown that Pete had reached near Belle while escaping from all the traps. As soon as he goes to Belle, Belle gives him the monkey. But poor Pete did not know the story of the monkey. Belle forces Pete to turn the key behind the monkey. And as soon as Pete turns the key, a gun fires from the hand of the man present near his dad. Thankfully, the bullet did not hit Helm. In fact, it crossed the wind glass and hit the roof of the honeybees outside, because of which all the honeybees come and go inside the boy's mouth, and cut him and kill him there. Seeing this, Helm understood that he has turned the monkey's key. To stop all this, he also came inside Belle's house. But as soon as he was coming inside, a trap was activated and he got stuck there. Looking at him, Belle came to him. The fight started between the two of them, and in this argument, they did not know how they solved their minds. They both apologized to each other, but it was too late. Despite fixing everything, it was not fixed, because the monkey sitting behind was now playing the drum, which meant that the devastation came. As soon as he plays the drum, the roof starts shaking. Because of the shaking of the roof, Belle falls on his own trap and kills him. Also, we see that there was also destruction in this town. The place was on fire. The planes that were passing through here were also crashing, and the whole area was filled with devastation. Here we see that Helm and Pete somehow managed to get out of that house. Now they were also coming out of this town, and they decided to keep the monkey toy with them, so that the future devastation can be controlled. Before leaving this town, let's see a horseman in this town, which was a sign of death, which was representing the devastation of this town. And just by showing this, the story ends here.